Rivian Stock Price Prediction 2030. Rivian Automotive is an American-based electric vehicle manufacturer. In this video we will find out the latest Rivian stock price forecasts from top analysts to help time your investment into it. Our Rivian stock forecast and price target. But before we start, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's begin. All analysts who have given predictions for our Rivian suggest its stock price will climb. Some expect a large move higher towards $170, while others anticipate a slower move to around $94. According to the experts, the future for Rivian looks good and the majority of analysts suggest you should buy its stock. The average prediction of the latest 16 expert forecasts is around $131, and in the table below we've provided a summary of the most recent predictions. Short-term Rivian stock forecast. All analysts share the same outlook for Rivian's short-term future and expect its share price to rise. Although, how much it rises by is open for debate. Some foresee explosive growth above the $100 mark, while others see a much slower climb. Below are expert predictions for the next few years. Rivian Automotive Stock Price Prediction 2022. Rivian stock could climb to $131 in 2022 if it rises by 178%. That's the average growth figure from the latest 16 analyst forecasts. Although that number is still some way off the company's all-time high price at just under $180. Rivian Automotive Stock Price Prediction 2023. 2023 is expected to continue in the same direction as the previous year with an expected price of around $147. Forecasts from Morgan Stanley and Tigris Financial share the same opinion that Rivian's shares will be trading at just under $150 in the short term. Long-term Rivian stock forecast. Unlike retail investors who generally take a long-term view on stocks, most analysts don't tend to provide forecasts beyond a couple of years. Although some have, and below we've rounded up the experts' Rivian stock price forecasts for the rest of the decade. It's important to remember that longer-term forecasts are more speculative and a lot can change in the coming years, which can impact Rivian's stock price. Rivian Automotive Price Prediction 2024. In 2024, Rivian's share price will continue to rise to $165. That's according to analysts at RBC Capital Markets, who have one of the most ambitious targets for the business. Although whether or not its price gets there or not will depend on how its relationship with one of its biggest shareholders, Amazon, develops. Rivian Automotive Price Prediction 2025. It is expected that 2025 could continue where 2024 left off, and Rivian Automotive shares could be trading around $170. John Murphy from BofA has that target and suggests Rivian is an investment that will take between 5 to 10 years to play out. Rivian Automotive Price Prediction 2030. Rivian could see its stock price above $200 by the end of the decade, or even higher. Although a lot can happen up until then, which could speed up or slow growth. The EV market is constantly evolving, and new players are joining all the time. Speculative predictions this far out need to be treated with caution. What affects the price of our Rivian? Lots of factors affect the price of Rivian Automotive, although, unsurprisingly, electric vehicle sales are the biggest driver in its price. Below we have highlighted some of the most important things to look out for when analyzing Rivian's price. Electric vehicle sales. Rivian's main business is selling electric vehicles, so it's no surprise that the more vehicles it sells, the better its share price will perform. Although it's not quite as simple as that, as it's important to understand the revenue and profit it generates from each sale. Competition. The electric vehicle market is constantly growing and competition is strife. Tesla, NIO, and Lucid Motors are just some of the competitors Rivian needs to contend with. Traditional car manufacturers like Ford and Mercedes are also stepping into the already crowded electric car market. Amazon. Rivian's second largest shareholder is Amazon, so the e-commerce giant has an influence over the EV maker. The two companies have a close relationship. And before Rivian's IPO, Amazon stated it would buy 100,000 electric delivery trucks from the company. If Amazon pulls out from the deal or starts selling shares, Rivian's share price will be impacted. How has the Rivian Automotive price changed over time? In the days following its IPO in November 2021, its shares swiftly moved higher as excitement from investors increased. However, since then, Rivian has been on a slow decline with poor earnings and Amazon deciding to buy some trucks from competitors. Shares in the company have slipped below its IPO price. What should I do now? Now that you have some expert Rivian Automotive stock price forecasts, you may want to consider buying shares in the company. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more useful content. See you next time.